Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Konnichiwa. So it's going to be continuing on with our permissions. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at how to say that someone can't do something. Last video we looked at asking or telling someone it's okay to do something. Now we're going to kind of do the opposite. 今日は11日6月2019年. Okay, so here I've got a link. So if you go to the YouTube description box, you can click on this link directly. It will take you to this Google Doc, so it contains the word list and the sentences plus the grammar we're going to be looking at today. Okay, so last time, like we did with the temoi des type grammar, it's good to have kind of an English phrase in our heads, which kind of literally represents what's happening with the Japanese grammar. So before you do one of these sentences, you kind of repeat that English phrase, and that helps you kind of put words in the right order and selecting the right words, and then you'll be able to produce, hopefully, a good Japanese sentence. So the phrase we want to do is something along the lines of doing X is bad, or as for Xing Y, it's no good. All right, that's the kind of phrase we want to have. All right, so we kind of say our sentence, we put it in the te form, and then we add the particle of wa, and then either of one of these three words. Now, it's the no good part of this sentence is the ikenai, naranai, or dame. All right. Now, I would recommend you go check out Taekim's lesson on this, I think it's called Things That Must Not or Should Not Be Done, and just all his various permissions grammar pages. And he gives a much deeper explanation into the difference between these two words. But if we're thinking about a JLPT, maybe N5, N4 kind of level, you don't really have to know the nuance between these three words. The other thing to keep in mind here is that naranai and ikenai are both negative verbs, and they're both u verbs, okay? So that's going to make an impact on when you make the must form and things like that. Now, if you don't understand any of that stuff I just said, I'd really recommend you go check out my beginner playlist, and I explain all these concepts. All right, so let's just go through our sentences here. So we've got ここに車を止めてはいけません. All right, so ここに車を止めて. So this is our sentence in the te form. And then we have our wa particle. And then we have one of those three words I mentioned here. It's ikenai or ikemasen. So the English down here is the literal phrase, similar to that mnemonic we looked at earlier. So as for stopping your car here, so ここに車を止めては, as for it's no good, いけません. So you can see how this English phrase helps. Now, we're going to see that the English phrase here is very similar each time. But of course, when we speak in English, we don't really always say it like this. So that's kind of the next stage of improving your Japanese, is going from, I would say, this type of video is really aimed at someone who's trying to understand the concept of permissions. But if you want to become a good native Japanese speaker, similar to a native Japanese speaker, you're going to need to know little tricks about how to capture the English meaning into the Japanese sentence. And this more goes into the field of, I guess, interpreting. So I'm not really teaching that here. Here I'm just wanting to get you to the bit where you can make this English sentence in your head, and you kind of go through this process of you say what you want to do in English, and then you think, oh, that's kind of like telling someone not to do something. So we can use this type of formulation, and then you can say it in Japanese. And then over time, you're going to get a lot quicker at doing that process and recognizing the pattern. All right, so this next one we have この部屋に入ってはいけません. So we look for our te form and go, yep, here we go. この部屋に入って. So going, basically entering into this room. いけません. It's no good. Okay, so as for entering into this room, it's no good. So going into this room, it's no good. 物を壊してはなりません. Then we've got a bit of a switch. We're using our narimasen now, but again, just think of them as ikenai and dame for now. So mono o koashite wa. So as for breaking things, narimasen. It's no good. So contrast this to the te mo ii desu we were doing in the last one. We have the te form, and then the mo particle, and then ii desu. It's very similar kind of pattern when you think about it like that. Yoru osoku made denwa shite wa naranai. So here we have a bit more of a casual version because it's naranai. But as for being on the telephone until late at night, so as for being on the telephone late at night, naranai. It's no good. Okay, so this next one kind of reminds me of some Japanese mother telling off their child. But anyway, それを食べてはダメ. So as for eating that, ダメ. It's no good. As for eating that, it's no good. Now again, we've got no politeness here. We've just got ダメ by itself. So again, pretty casual sentence here. Last one. Now, the reason I put this in here is you notice that we have a negative now before the te form. So I've got a whole video on the te form. Again, Take Him talks about the te form quite a lot on his website. And to make the negative te form, it doesn't matter if it's a verb, an adjective, or a noun. We just put it into the negative. So this word is a verb, which is isogu. And then we put that into the negative, so isoganai. And then you get that last i on the nai and replace it with kute. Okay, so it's the same for anything that's in the negative. So isoganakute wa. So as for not hurrying, naranai. It's no good. So this is kind of a prime example of, would you really say it this way in English? Probably not. You would say, I have to hurry or something. But in Japanese, this type of sentence is actually quite common, where you use a verb but use it in the negative. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope this video was helpful. Next video we're going to be looking at using conditionals to do our permissions as well. And so we start creating sentences like, if you don't do X, or if you do X, it's no good. So very similar pattern, but we'll be looking at our conditionals. Until then, thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to receive notifications when I release new videos. But otherwise, if you have a comment about how you'd like to see the next set of videos come out, if there's a particular area of Japanese you want to hear about, just leave a comment and I'll definitely read it and think about doing those videos. Thanks again guys, catch you later.
Graduated from a rebel to a revolutionary in my area, they love this. I'm a record like I'm revving the engine, heaven's ascension, every dimension, give me attention. Look at my soul, look at my heart, look at my heart.